Good morning. Tom Thiersch, Jefferson County. I had an interesting email conversation with a DCD staffer this last week, and I won't identify that person by name to avoid embarrassing them. But part of that exchange of emails that I had, this is all relating to public records. And I had asked if certain public records were going to be posted online in preparation for a hearing or in preparation for a meeting. And the response I got was rather astounding to me. It said, in partial quote here, it said, "I might not necessarily post it on the website, depending on whether or not I am comfortable posting it online." Well, that's an interesting bit of selective censorship on the part of the staff person. If a record is public, it's public, whether it's accessed in printed form or online or any other form. It's public, and there's not cannot be censored in that matter. And so I responded and I said, well, no one should be forced to make public records requests, and additional county personnel time should not have to be expended to access public information. And the response I got back was, quote, "To my knowledge, no one is ever, quote, forced, unquote, to make a public records request." Well, that's kind of disconcerting, isn't it? I mean, come on. The only way to get public records is to make a records request. Forced, in other words, is in the fourth definition in the dictionary, by necessity, required to. So that kind of response from a staff person is, well, it's rather offensive to me. It's certainly kind of snippy. And in any case, the point being that if you're going to post public records online, post them online. Don't be selective about it. Just get them out there. Now, the reason this really struck home to me was some of the comments that were made in that large article in the Port Townsend Leader regarding Mike Walensky and the costs that were associated or attributed to his public records requests. In that article in the Leader, Gene Baldwin was quoted as saying, "He probably cost the county the equivalent of 4 staff per year." I've heard numbers like that, similar numbers to that before. And let's say that that's the right number. If that's the case, that's $250,000 a year, roughly, in burden staff costs. Now, you know that I've been a proponent for putting all public records online for a long time. If you were to do that, there's $250,000 you can save right there, because that staff time would be totally unnecessary. If all public records were freely accessible, you wouldn't have multiple requests for the same document. Anybody could get them at any time, and there would be 0 additional staff time required. So as you're looking for the budget this year, there's $250,000 for you.
Thank you. Appreciate your discretion regarding the employee. If you'll